Good afternoon and thank you for joining us for our news updates. My name is Thandi Wemsumara. In the Friday morning update on Pope Francis' health, the Holy See Press Office has reported that the Pope had a restful night. The Holy See Press Office stated that on Thursday, Pope Francis' condition remained stable without any episodes of respiratory insufficiency, and that given the stability of his clinical condition, the next medical bulletin will be issued on Saturday, with the press office still continuing to provide brief updates on the Holy Father. During the day on Thursday, the Pope continued with both his respiratory and motor physiotherapy with beneficial effects and did not have a fever. Before the beginning of the nightly rosary held in St. Peter's Square, Pope Francis sent an audio message in which he expressed his heartfelt gratitude for all the prayers and expressions of closeness he has received. Center for Human Rights Education Advice and Assistance, CREA, has called for urgent and special arrangements for prisoners and students in the voter transfer process. In a statement sent to the Malawi Human Rights Commission, MHRC, CREA's Executive Director Victor Mhango has said his organization is concerned with the ongoing voter transfer process and its impact on certain groups of eligible voters, particularly prisoners and students. He said as the Commission facilitates the transfer of voters who will be in a different district election day, it is crucial to acknowledge the challenges faced by prisoners and students who, due to circumstances beyond their control, risk being disenfranchised. Mahango says that similarly, students who registered at their schools may find themselves in a different district during the election period, particularly at their homes. The Malawi Police Service and Lilongwe Water Board have signed a memorandum of understanding aimed at dealing with theft and vandalism of Lilongwe Water Board equipment, including water meters. Speaking during the signing ceremony, Lilongwe Water Board Chief Executive Officer Sili Mbewe said theft and vandalism of the equipment is heavily affecting operations of the board. According to Mbewe, in the past 10 months, the board has lost 2,000 meters to theft and 2 billion Malawi kwacha is needed to replace them. He added that the board is also struggling with illegal connections which are contributing to non-revenue water. Meanwhile, Malawi Police Director of Human Resources Violet Maguire says some police officers will be seconded to Lilongwe Water Board, where they will specifically ensure that Lilongwe Water Board equipment is protected so that the board is able to supply water to customers. In sports, the Civil Service United team has been invited to play pre-season friendly Bonanza games in Tete, Mozambique this March. Chief Executive Officer for the team, Edgar Shibalanjia, has said they are excited for the invitation as the Bonanza will give them a test on how the team is preparing for this season. The tournament will be played on the 15th and the 16th of March, and 4 teams will participate, including Civil Service United. Last season, Civil Service United finished on 5th position with 43 points in the TNM Super League. And in other news, the World Health Organization WHO says it will send leprosy drugs to Nigeria this weekend after resolving testing hold-ups that led to a year-long delay in thousands of patients, including children, getting the medicine they need to prevent disability. Africa's most populous nation, Nigeria, reports over 1,000 cases of leprosy yearly, disease caused by a bacterium, Mycobacterium leprae, and mainly affecting the skin, peripheral nerves, and eyes. But Nigeria ran out of stock of Femata drug therapy in early 2024 as the bureaucratic delay in supplies and new domestic testing regulations on imported medicines held up the drugs in India, where one of the components is made. And that's about what we had time for in this edition of our news updates. My name is Tandi Wemzumara. Continue following the rest of our programs right here on Luntha TV. And do remember that you can catch us on social media. On Facebook, we are at Luntha Television, and on YouTube, we are at Luntha TV Official. Good afternoon.